Family Fortunes, with the Cohen family from Brighton. Betty, Beverly, Doris, Melanie and Susan. And from Colwyn Bay, the Davis family. Gary, Tudor, Tricia, Clyde and Carl. All here to play Family Fortunes. And among tonight's hidden prizes are an automatic washing machine, a hand-built shopper bicycle, an early 19th century period writing slope, 22-inch remote-control colour TV, an electronic food mixer, and a 17-inch rotary motor lawnmower. And here is your host, Bob Monkhouse.
Thank you. This is Bob Monkhouse saying hello to all our viewers. And to our winners last week of hidden prizes, may I say cheer up. The service engineer is on his way from Taiwan. Which reminds me, before we start the show this week, I must ask our contestants not to throw the prizes in the car park. We don't want that rubbish in the car park. A bin marked prizes has been provided. Put them in there. Actually, I jest, I joke, I do it from time to time. Our producer, G.C. Williams, has gone to great lengths to make sure we get some terrific prizes. Really, great lengths. Why he had to go to Jamaica with 2 secretaries to pick up a food mixer, I will never know. Tonight's great big money prize stands at £1,500, and if it's not won, it goes up in leaps and bounds of £500 each until it reaches a grand total of £3,000. And that's a lot of money, but wait. Time is passing, as the man said when he swallowed a watch in his All-Bran. We must get along. We've got the happy families. We've got the questions. Bob's your uncle. Hi, Gary. Hello. We made it. We got Gary Davis. All the way from where?
All the way from Colwyn Bay in North Wales.
Oh, in North Wales.
Nice place.
It is a nice place. What do you do there?
I've got some holiday flats.
You're the landlord of these holiday flats?
That's right, yes.
Do you find the same people come back again and again, year after year?
Quite a few people come back. They like it so much.
Oh, come on. You keep their children as hostages, don't you? I was in Prestatyn. That's not far away from you last summer.
Oh, it's 5 or 6 miles, I should guess.
Right,
Yes.
I stay with the landlady. Didn't care for it. She said, you don't get a British cup of tea like this in Majorca, you know. And I said, no, they're Spanish. What's your excuse? Anyway, it's nice to meet a good landlord.
Thank you.
Gary, would you introduce us to your family, please?
Yes, this is my brother Tudor.
Hello, Brother Tudor.
Sister Tricia.
Lovely sister Tricia.
Brother Clive.
Hello, Bob. Hi, Brother Clive.
And son Carl.
Very nice to see you. Tudor, nice to see you. What do you do for a living?
I'm an office manager in a quarrying industry.
In a
Quarrying industry.
quarrying. You do quarrying, right? What's your ambition in life?
I'd like to go to Australia to watch a test match.
Well, keep digging, son. You'll get there. Tricia, you're a lovely colour. Is that... that's not makeup, is it?
No, I'm a sun worshipper.
Are you?
Yes.
You want to go to Bournemouth East Cliff to meet sun worshippers? All the mothers are sitting around going, my son's a doctor, my son's a lawyer. Listen, my son's an accountant. Oh, what a boy. Clive, what do you do?
I'm a driver.
You're a...
Driver.
A driver.
Yeah.
After the show, you can drive me to drink. Carl?
Hello.
What do you do?
I'm working part-time in the Kentucky Fried Chicken back home.
Oh, Rick, I'm in Kentucky.
That's right.
I met Colonel Sanders.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think he liked me. He let me lick his fingers. Meet the Cohen family. When I see a hand as pretty as that, I gotta kiss it. I don't care who writes them and complains. From Brighton?
Yes, Brighton, Sussex.
Ah. You're a mum, obviously, of some lovely daughters.
Well, only this one here. I've got another one.
Oh.
Too young to come.
I see. You're a widow?
Yes.
What do you do? What's your ambition?
Well, I think to lose some weight, first of all.
Oh, I think it looks good on you, Betty.
Too much of it.
I'll give you a good diet. You have onions for breakfast, garlic for lunch, and Limburger cheese for supper. Well, you don't lose weight, but you look thinner from a distance. Would you introduce us to the family?
This is my daughter, Beverly.
Hello, Beverly.
My sister-in-law, Doris.
Hello, Doris.
My niece and Doris's daughter, Susan. Hello, Bob. And our niece, Melanie.
Hello.
Lovely all-girl team. What's your ambition in life, Beverly?
I'd like to fly around the world.
Fly around the world. Do you like to fly?
Yes, I'd like to fly in Concorde again. I've been on it twice.
Have you? I've been on Concorde. Was being mobbed by short-sighted Barry Manilow fans at the time. What's your ambition, Doris?
Fly.
To fly as well?
Yes.
You three could have saved Freddie Laker. How about you, Susan?
My hobbies.
Well, what do you do? Or what's your ambition? What do you like to do? Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
a busy mother.
You're a busy
Two
mother?
sons, yes.
So what does your husband do?
He's a Lloyd's broker.
Lloyd's broker?
Yes.
I was with Lloyd's Bank. They said, reduce your overdraft. I didn't, and a big black horse came round and did a whoopsie in my front garden. Melanie? Great to see you. Says, ask Melanie ambition. What's your ambition?
Well, one of the ambitions I've got is to be able to sing in key.
Can't you sing in key?
None of us can, no. We're tone deaf.
The entire family? I don't believe it. Oh, anybody can sing. Shall we find out if it's true? We'll meet again. Popular song. You know the song? We'll meet again? Right, here we go. We'll meet
again, don't know where, don't know when.
We'll meet again, but not if I hear you first. Let's play Family Fortune. Oh, you weren't kidding, Betty. 112 people surveyed. The top 5 answers on the board. The question will appear on the screen for the benefit of those who cannot hear my voice. Hit the button when you're sure you have an answer. Name a good way to stop a sleeping partner snoring. Yeah, it was you first.
Kick him.
You kick your sleeping partner? Yes! You know. I always wanted to kick my wife, but by the time I got my boots on, she'd woken up again. Gary, a more popular answer?
Nudge him.
Nudge your spouse. Nudge him. Yes, you had me worried for a moment, Gary. A little palimony suit coming up for you. No conferring by either family. Our Gary says nudge. And it is there. Carries a lovely little gift for you. Ladies and gents binoculars. Oh, now you can see the other people snoring. Play or pass? Play. The ladies would like to play this one. Beverly.
Turn him around, turn the person around.
I see.
Move their position.
Shove them on to this, if they're on their backs.
Yes.
Right? Gotcha, Bev. Okay, Bev says, if they're lying on the back, shift them. Yes! Wins you a hidden prize of an automatic washing machine. Oh, much more. What's she going to do with that? Wash your hair in it.
Give it to my mum.
Go to mum. That's a good daughter. Turn on side. My daughter's turn on side is Liverpool Football Club. It turns her on. Doris.
Pinch his nose.
Pinch his nose.
Yes, why not?
He may not miss it in the morning. Pinch his nose, says Doris. Number 1 answer, 24 people said it. Susan, we only need 1 more answer, and the Cohen family's got the lot.
Poke him.
Poke him. Okay. And the next joke's been cut. Poke him! Lost a life there. Obviously, a broom handle in the bed is not considered a popular thing to use.
Wake him up.
That's pretty primitive, isn't it? Certainly, yes. I think that's what my wife does with me. Melanie, if wake him up is the missing answer, you get the value of that correct answer plus the £56 in the bank. If it isn't, you lose another life. Melanie says, wake him up. Yes, that's it. Well done. I tell you, my first wife was a great snorer, but she never snored after we made love. During, but never after. Round 2. People surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. Hit the button when you're sure you have an answer. Name something people lose in big department stores. Name it.
A purse.
A purse. Sounds good to me, Tudor. Do they lose their purses? Number 2 answer, 23. And it wins you a geared shopper bicycle.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good. Worked out well. There is a more popular answer, Bev. Can you think of a more popular answer to the question, name something people lose in a big department store?
Handbag.
Handbag. Well, the purse is inside the handbag. Not the same thing, I do agree. A handbag. Yes, it's there. Number 3 answer, 9 people said that you have control of the board, play or pass.
Play.
Play, right, you've got it. Very firmly, Gary, head of the family, said play. But he's the fourth person who has to answer this. You're the first, Tricia. No conferring by the family, the Davis family. Tell me, name something people lose in a big department store.
Their temper.
What a good answer. That's a lovely offbeat answer. I do hope it's there. They lose their temper. Yes! That's answer number 4, and it wins you a beautiful 19th century writing slope. Lovely little portable escritoire. Driver Clive.
Umbrella.
Yeah, aren't you right? I am a distributor of free umbrellas to the world. You too? Broadly. That's surprising. I would have thought that was a very easy thing to hook on the counter and leave there.
Their wallet.
Wallet. Yes, of course. The equivalent of the lady's purse, not the same thing. Over here, we're looking for a wallet. 2 lives lost. Cohen family, you should be conferring, coming up with an answer. There's 3 still to find. Gary, can you find one of the missing 3?
Child.
A child. Oh, how right that is. So many people lose children in big department stores. Number 1 answer, 43 people out of 100. That was the winner. Tudor.
They're goods?
They're goods, the things that they've actually purchased in
Yes.
there. Right. The parcels and the goodies that they bought, do they sometimes lose them? The 3rd life is lost, Betty. Have you got an answer?
Lose their way.
They lose their way. Another good one, like temper. But is it answer 6 or 5? Over here, the Cohen family would like to see that people lose their way. They lose themselves. That's the 6th most popular answer. And Betty, you gave it to me. It wins for you and your family a 22-inch remote color TV.
Oh, thank you.
Children was my answer, and same as it was from you, Gary, because when I was a child, my parents always took me to the big department store, and I always got lost. I used to say to the people, you know, why am I always lost? I used to say to the manager, I wonder where my parents are, and he'd say, I don't know, kids, there's so many places they could hide. Put a little label on me with somebody else's name and address on it, and the wrong blood group. Here's the missing answer. They lose their gloves. Let's not lose any time. Let's play round 3. Yes, Doris, it's your turn. Doris meet Tricia. Tricia meet Doris. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers on the board. Hit the button when you're sure you have an answer. Put your little hand down there so it has to travel the same distance as Tricia's. That's right, Doris. Name something about a secretary's job that she finds irritating.
Typing.
Typing. You think she doesn't like even doing the typing? Let's see if it's there. Typing. Retyping letters. She doesn't like typing. There are 4 more popular answers to be found. Tricia, name something about a secretary's job that she finds irritating.
Her boss.
Her boss. They can get a very, they can get a little amorous, can't they? And they go, yes, little sexual harassment. And so they can be very boring and long-winded and slow. Let's find out. Anything about the boss there? Yes. Fending off the boss. That's our 6th most popular answer. Wins you a beautiful prize, a vertical stereo disc player. That's yours. Play or pass for the other answers, Doris. Will your family play or pass? They want to play this one. The Cohen family like this one. And first on the bat is Susan with something about a secretary's job that she finds irritating.
The filing. The filing.
The filing. Gosh, these secretaries don't seem to want to do anything, do they? Doesn't like filing. 17 people. Just files her nails, maybe, under N.
Dictation.
Dictation. Yes, she gets bored being dictated to. No, she doesn't. We lose a life. Betty, something about a secretary's job she finds irritating.
Working after hours.
Being kept afterwards? Overtime. 3rd most popular answer wins you a matching kettle, toaster, and fryer. Betty? Answering the phone. This girl doesn't want to move. Answering the phone. Not there. Lost 2 lives. Chance for the Davis family to steal the money in the bank. So far, £40. Doris, something about a secretary's job she finds irritating?
Making the tea or coffee.
Making the tea and the coffee. Now I can understand. She doesn't like brewing up. Number 1. We're at game point, lovely Susan.
Running up and downstairs.
Yes, running up and downstairs. If that's the missing answer, you get the value of that correct answer plus the £70 in the bank. Otherwise, the chance to steal goes to Gary and the Davis family. Looking for running up and downstairs. Not there. Gary, do you have an answer for me?
Licking stamps.
The post, yes. Attending to the post. Not there. The money's yours, Gary. Oh, indeed. It's a game. What's that missing answer, number 4, folks? Shorthand. Don't like doing that either, huh? Does she like getting out of bed? Hey, who is the secretary? And what's her 4th most popular answer? Writing letters. Not the same as sticking stamps on, I'm afraid, Gary. I wish it were. Well, we have quite a problem with that one. My wife picks all my secretaries, so I have no problem. And she's really kind to them, too, to my secretaries. Oh, yes, she buys them new batteries for their hearing aids, drives them to the post office for their pensions, gets them surgical stockings. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with double money on Family Fortune. Hey, look at this. Over here, the Davis family have yet to score, except they have hidden prizes, personal prizes of ladies and gents binoculars, a shopper bike, a writing slope, a disc player, one of those lovely vertical jobs. Over here, the Cohen family have personal prizes of an automatic washing machine, a colour TV set with remote control, a kettle toaster fryer combination, and £226 in cash. No one can take that away from us. Now, we go to double money. Every answer is worth twice as much. £2 an answer. Let's play on with Family Fortune. Meet Susan. 100 people surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. Name something that makes your eyes puffy. Name it.
Onion.
An onion. It certainly does. Onions? Yep, right there. 10 people. No, 10 pounds. 5 people. Name something that makes your eyes puffy.
A cold.
A cold, yes, doesn't it just? Sniffy, sniffy. A cold. There it is. Less popular. Play or pass on this question, the Davis family. You can pass it or you can play it. But I must ask your decision,
We'll
right?
pass. We'll
You're
pass,
going
we'll
to pass it. They don't like this one. No conferring by the Cohen family whatsoever. Oh, Melanie, name something that makes people's eyes puffy.
Lack of sleep.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Insomnia. Lack of sleep. You said it, I didn't. 15 people. Worth £30. Betty, what makes your eyes puffy?
Crying.
Yes, that's pretty simple, isn't it? Boo-hoo! Oh. Weeping for joy or sadness.
Too much makeup.
Too much makeup gets in your eyes, makes them run. Little too much makeup, says Bev. Not there. Good answer, though.
Smoky atmosphere.
A smoky atmosphere. Yes, smoke gets in your eyes. Is it there, smoke? Yes, it is. 8 people said it. Gets you an electronic food mixer. Oh, only need one more answer. It's right there, number 3.
An allergy.
An allergy certainly does, doesn't it? Number 3. Could it be an allergy? Hay fever's an allergy. That's it. £160. £392 have gone through the barrier. We'll play for £1,500 in just a moment. Ah, Gary. Gary, I'm so sorry you didn't start the cash rolling, but you played brilliantly. I really think we had some smashing answers from you and your family. Of course, you have won personal prizes of a ladies and gents binoculars, which are very fine indeed, of the shopper bike, and the writing slope, which is a beauty, and the vertical disc player, which is a knockout. And of course, we have a souvenir for you of yourselves and the Cohen family, one of these pictures framed for each of you. And I do thank you. Have you had a good day?
Very nice, Bob.
Thank you very much for coming to us from Colwyn Bay. Hope you find plenty of people staying with you. Good driving to you. Drive safely. Hope you get a job soon that you like. Who's going to play for the big money?
Susan and Melanie.
Susan and Melanie, front and centre, please. You're going to answer first, Susan?
I'm going to try.
Melanie, would you go on, please? And you wear the headset underneath your glasses, and you also put on the blindfold. And now, of course, you know that Melanie won't be able to hear any of the answers to the questions I'm going to ask you. We've already asked these questions of 100 people all over the country, people of every kind, and they've given us the answers we've stored in Mr. Babbage, our computer. What you have to do is give me the most obvious answer you can think of to each of the questions as quickly as you can. You've got 15 seconds to do it in, but you already know that's enough time. The 15 seconds won't begin till I've finished reading the first question. May I have 15 seconds on the clock, please? From fact or fiction, Name a monster.
Dracula.
A food that's crunchy.
Biscuits.
Something made out of glass.
Mirror.
Job on a magazine.
Pass.
A famous magician.
David Nixon.
Very nice answers. We asked you, from fact or fiction, to name a famous monster. And you said, Dracula. So we said. We said, name a food that's crunchy. And you said, biscuits. So we said. We said, name something made of glass. You said, a mirror. So we said. I should hope so. We said, name a job on a magazine, and you got a little confused with what that meant, so you passed on it and moved on to name a famous magician. And you named not only one of the most famous magicians of this country, but also one of the nicest men I've ever known, David Nixon. So we said. Thank you very much indeed. Back you go to your family. Clear the board, please. As we clear the board, we invite Melanie to come out and try and score 184. Well, it can be done. Top answers could add up to that much difference and win the £1,500 for the Cohen family. I wish you luck, Melanie. Now, let's remind everyone at home of the answers that we got. If you give me any of those answers again, you'll hear this sound. And I'll say, try again, and you must give me a second guess. To do this, it's a little tougher. You get 20 seconds. 20 seconds which won't begin until I've finished reading the first question. So, from fact or fiction, Melanie, name a monster.
Dracula.
Name a... Again.
Abominable snowman.
A food that's crunchy.
Peanuts.
Something made of glass.
Bottle.
A job on a magazine.
Editor.
A famous magician. Magician.
Paul Daniels.
Very good answers indeed. Here we go. You got a thing about Dracula in your family. We said name a monster. And after giving me Dracula, which we already had, you then said, the abominable snowman. Where'd you get that from? Our survey said, top answer was the Loch Ness Monster with a score of 30. I know. We said name a food that's crunchy. You said peanuts. Our survey said 8. Top answer was cereal, cornflakes, that sort of thing. 31 points that scored. Name something made of glass, we asked. You said a bottle. Seemed pretty good. Our survey said 23. It is pretty good. Top answer, a window. Yes, with a score of 36. We said name a job on a magazine. Now you hit your stride. You said editor. Our survey said 61. And then we asked you to name a famous magician. You'd come up with a top answer on a job on a magazine of editor, and you came up with a top answer here. You said Paul Daniels, but is it worth enough? I mean, come on, 92 out of 100? Don't think so. We already had 9 votes for David Nixon. Our survey said 29. You still get 137. Your family has done very, very well indeed. The Cohen family from Brighton have won personal prizes of an automatic washing machine, a 22-inch remote color TV, a kettle toaster and fryer, electronic food mixer. We're going to take the 137 you won in the big money game. We're going to double it. We're going to add it to the 392 you won in the family game. The Cohen family fortune is 666. Well done. Thank you. Well done, ladies. Well done, Betty. Well played, Bob. Oh, pretty good. Well done, Dory. Oh, and a little one from you, too. Next week on Family Fortunes, the jackpot will stand at £2,000. Don't miss it. Wouldn't be the same without you.
Sunday at 9, there's only one place to be, so flex your muscles and throw yourself into the extreme action of TNA Impact Wrestling. The latest, brand new here on Challenge, the UK home of TNA.